Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're gonna talk about XRP. And once again, this is the 1-day chart. We dipped earlier today. That's where everyone was selling off because the settlement didn't happen today. But then we gradually started coming back up. But if you look at the 7-day, we're up 10%. On the 1 month, we're up 27.5%. You know, XRP is eventually going to break out. You want to be holding when that happens. And I even said, you're an XRP investor. You're invested in a cryptocurrency that can work as a world's bridge currency, moving anything of value from point A to point B. It makes payments faster and cheaper by providing on-demand liquidity. And you're worried that a settlement didn't happen today. If you invest in XRP, you need to understand that this crypto can offer you life-changing money. You need to realize holding something like this is not going to be easy, but the rewards will be incredible. This is where you buy XRP. You don't sell it here. You know, everybody's anticipating this settlement to happen on this day and that day, and then all of a sudden they sell because it didn't happen. If you know what you're holding, you're never going to sell this cryptocurrency too soon. You wait until XRP hits some incredible numbers, and that's what's coming. AKA the stock market and crypto crash. What do you see? The 3 X's, the ISO 222. Multiple times over the past weeks, we watched Bitcoin and ETH dipping down while XRP, XLM, XDC, and a few other ISO cryptocurrencies were still in the green. I mean, if you look at XRP right now, it is trying to break away from Bitcoin. And we see that happen time and time again. Eventually, we're going to break away from Bitcoin once and for all. And we're never going to follow Bitcoin again. Bitcoin super cycle in 2024. When pumped. You know, everybody's talking about this super cycle this year. Is it going to happen? Nobody really knows, but people like to talk about it. They even say if Bitcoin was to go into a super cycle, we're going to be looking at a 589 XRP. But there's people out there calling for $1 million Bitcoin in this next run-up. Honestly, if I had to put a price on Bitcoin, I think it tops out around 120K. And for as far as XRP and the rest of these ISO cryptocurrencies, we really don't know where we're going to go with those yet. Is utility going to kick in along the way? If we go through a normal cycle, I see people still saying $27 for XRP. Other people saying we're not going to break above $10. But I know this cycle is going to be much different than 2021. I think we're going to break past an all-time high easily as far as XRP. This guy, a financial planner, was trying to get me to use his services. He was proud of himself for being totally into crypto. Then he started selling me on the merits of XRP as part of my long portfolio. I excused myself from our coffee meeting to use the restroom and left. That post was back in 2019. Now in 2022, I used to call financial advisors on the phone at random and just asked them, you know, is there any plan forward for crypto? And back then, most financial advisors said, oh, you don't want to get into crypto. It's way too volatile. Crypto is not a good investment. So recently, I called a few financial advisors once again, just to feel it out. Believe it or not, one of them said that the Bitcoin ETFs were the best investment of the year. And the other one that was totally into crypto said XRP and XLM is the future and I should get invested in it. So the narrative is definitely shifting from 2022 to now. Because once the financial planners are having people invest in the crypto, you know we are getting close. Because believe it or not, 2 years ago, no financial planner would tell you to get invested in crypto. In fact, they would tell you to sell your crypto holdings back then. And that financial planner from back in 2019 that guy got up and walked out on, he probably knew in 2019 that where we are right now, it was always a vision to see this, but now it's happening right in front of you. XRP ETF could be next as SBI and Franklin Templeton become big partners. I really like the fact that SBI and Franklin Templeton are coming together. Franklin Templeton also works a lot with Stellar and XLM. So this is bringing XRP and XLM together once again. That's what I see happening here. And it also brings in XDC as well. But you know, when you look at this ETF hype is going to start building up once again. And somebody posted this today. Are you kidding me? That's Ethereum after the ETFs went live. And I even said, I think Ethereum will bounce back. But when looking at this, do you really want an XRP ETF? I really don't think we need an ETF at all for XRP. XRP has utility. It has real world use case. It disrupts the financial sector. It disrupts the big banks. It makes payments faster, cheaper, and secure. It works as a world's bridge currency. We don't need some hyped up bullshit like an ETF. And a lot of people are thinking that maybe this is why the ETFs aren't doing so hot when it comes to Ethereum. Remember what the DTCC said about the Bitcoin ETFs? Effective April 30th, 2024, as part of our annual renewal of the line of credit facility, DTC will implement the following changes to modify collateral value for certain securities, which may affect the value of positions applied to the collateral monitor. Number 1, collateral valuation for corporate notes or bonds rated B1 to B3 will be updated to use a haircut value of 70% up from 50%. No collateral value will be given for any ETF or other investment vehicle that includes Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrency as an underlying investment. Hence will be subject to 100% haircut. So they're telling you that the Bitcoin ETFs have zero value. So now think of a big financial institution that gets involved with the Bitcoin ETF, and it's sitting on their balance sheet. They can't use it as collateral. So what good is it to an institution? They would just be better off buying Bitcoin. They'd be better off just buying Ethereum. They'd be better off just buying XRP. You see what I'm saying? And that's why I think there's not a lot of hype around the ETH ETFs so far. Ripple suggests XRP is like gold. XRP and Ripple is like gold in your hand, like the internet is global and borderless. The document also refers to XRP as a vehicle currency with function reasons to be preferred over USD within the Ripple network. I wanted to point this out right here because I'm always telling people, you know, if they wanted to fix the current financial system, they could use XRP to do it. You see USD right here goes in XRP, comes out as the EUR. So it works with fiat, and that's very important because, you know, a lot of people like to say, well, Trump said we're never going to have a CBDC, so there goes the end of XRP. That's not true because XRP can move anything of value. Now, the other thing I want to point out is this. We're going to see gold become tokenized in the very near future. And tokenized gold is going to move across borders. And that would end the whole idea of Bitcoin being digital gold. Because people will then buy gold, tokenize it, and be able to move it anywhere in the world. XRP is going to disrupt a lot of things as we go forward. It's not just going to be the banking sector. It's going to be Bitcoin. It's going to be other cryptocurrencies. And every one of these ISO cryptocurrencies have the ability to do this because they're going to be tied in with the financial system, the current financial system and the new financial system. Russia Duma approves bill to legalize Bitcoin mining and Bitcoin, XRP, and crypto payments. What's going on in Russia is it looks like they want to legalize Bitcoin mining and permitting the use of cryptocurrencies for international trade. But they want to do this in a regulated way, meaning that Russia wants to make sure that they make money off of this Bitcoin mining. And the idea that they're moving across borders with crypto, that's huge because this is the path to cross-border payments for Russia. And it makes sense because Russia is a BRICS country. They want to break away from SWIFT. They want to create a new system. They're still going to have a bridge currency in between because Russia does not trust China and China does not trust Russia. Not fully. They could work together. Same thing with India, Brazil, and South Africa. They could all work together. But yet when it comes to money and moving value, they're going to still want a trust layer. That's where XRP comes in. And that's the point I try to make to people all the time. And right away, their big comeback is, well, Ripple is a U.S. company. There's no way the BRICS is ever going to work with a U.S. company. But first off, Russia or Ripple is a global company. Okay, so Russia, even though they have sanctions put on them, they could still utilize XRP and the XRP ledger. And then Ripple has nothing to do with that. Ripple has no choice because anybody can use the XRP ledger and XRP. But you sit here and you look at XRP sitting just above 60.5 cents. We're starting to come back up like we always do after the dump every single month because there's a lot of people buying the dip once again as well. People that know what XRP is, they will buy every single dip. As some weak hands are selling their XRP, there's always going to be a buyer there waiting to buy it up. Same thing is going to happen in the future. You're going to have retail investors selling at different price points, and institutional buyers are going to be buying it up and locking it away for long periods of time. That's how we will also get to scarcity and massive demand for XRP. And at that point, most of us will be millionaires. Most of us will have financial freedom. Anybody that has diamond hands and that know what they hold will definitely become part of the new 1%. Because it doesn't take rocket science to know what XRP is built to do. And it doesn't take rocket science to figure out where XRP is going from here. But until it all happens, you gotta stay patient, stay positive, and let's get rich together. With that said, I'm gonna wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.